aspirations. I ain't got felon goals. I could be drug dealing now, selling O's. Getting watched by the federals. Heavyweight class shit, moving lighter than a feather though. Would never happen, but however though, I pride myself on loyalty. That's something these niggas will never know. Honest even when I tell them no. So through all the obstacles, they trust me even when I tell them go. Whoa, tell me how far your measure go. Oh, they getting half when you selling shows. I watch the game swallow niggas like an edible and shoe stores. Should be out of biz the way they selling souls. Oh, I get it, bullshit is better sold. In exchange for the change and the better clothes. A lifestyle full of hoes and a better glow. You fit for the script, you couldn't play a better role. That's why I snicker at these artists when I tell my bros. All these jokers dying out, Heath Ledger flow. The picture getting bigger, it's a better pose. Through the snow, it's a rose that forever grows. I got the fire, niggas scared, 10 hella smoke. Purpose is to hurt the game, called medical. Lately, I've been moving around like the letter O. I noticed that they booking blacks quick as bestsellers go. I wonder what Annie was thinking in that cellar though. I guess we'll never know till they let him go. Free Annie, yeah. And still these niggas anxious over music, clocking my movements. Only one in the class who I'm in school with. Just me, myself, and my damn spirit. Get motivated when the fan hear it. And you a diamond in the rough till I stand near it. You want prepared for success, that's how a man fear it. Damn, I'm tired of street niggas telling me to go for it. Dangling the money in my face and then they go through it all on the bitch in the club that they think bad. When it's time to watch the money, nothing they can show for it. Show many, show their hands to me. Talking about a lot of grand to me. And prove they really not a man to me. When it's time to put the bread up where hurricane laying out the plans to me. Damn, you wasted his time and you wasted mine. Stuffing them big lies in his face of mine. That's probably why I always feel like I'm getting robbed by some watch these. Man, them niggas always taking time. What's reality if patience is a virtue? Cause you embrace with love, they continue to hurt you. I'm always paying for some shit that wasn't my fault, but I learned this ain't the type of game that reimburse you. Man, niggas don't love you, that's only verbal. They still try you on different angles within the circle. Man, who birthing these niggas? These bitches fertile, they consistent with switch hitting niggas, that's why we curve you. I learned from experience, the best fact learner. It's hard to see you heating up on the back burner. The greatest rebellious nigga to rap, Nat Turner. Mastering music, I aspire to be a black earner. Go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Let me get my camera on. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Hold up. Oh, we zoomed in. We zoom. Get back up. Back up. Back it up. All right, everybody. This is the Minx Show podcast. We are live on platforms everywhere. We are on Station Head. Shout out to Station Head. We are on Periscope. We are on Facebook. We are everywhere that you could think of. Okay. So there's no excuses. There's no excuses that why you're not in this chat. There's no excuses why you did not get the memo like everybody else. But it is New Music Friday. And got a great guest for you guys. Shout out to Periscope. These are my Scopians. What's up, my Scopians? Shout out to my Periscope people. I know you guys seen a lot of activity during the week. Shout out to everybody tuning in over at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're trying to flag a bitch. You know, oh, you're playing copyrighted material. Well, they gave me permission. So let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Oh, you minx! You know exactly what you're doing. Oh, you minx!
I know exactly what I'm doing. You see, like my new soundboard sounds? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Make sure you guys share this broadcast all over. You guys need to get the word out because we're going to have our special guest call in. All right. Y'all saw my little artwork and everything like that. I hooked it up, guys. Let me tell you, I don't play. All right. So, We're going to get him on at 10:15. I just wanted to let y'all know that I am so blessed. I'm so excited. I had an interview today with Chiclet on Station Head. You know, we are brand ambassadors on Station Head, and he actually showed your girl some love. So I was so happy. They reviewed my song, In It to Win It. And I just felt like I was in such a happy place, being with people that actually critique music. And I mean, they critique music. So, you know, again, if you guys are not on Station Head, y'all need to get on Station Head, because there's a great opportunity for artists to get your music heard and shared and added to playlists and different radio stations that are on Station Head. You know, don't sleep on Station Head. I know a lot of people, y'all seem to think that because you dropping links everywhere. We're going to talk about that. I'm also going to get the opinions. Shout out to Ray Jensman. Thank you so much, Ray Jensman, for tuning in. I know he's probably pissed off. Man, this bitch don't text me back. Man, I be trying to be encouraging and nice, and she ain't text me back, and she on this podcast shit. Well, you know what, Ray Jensman? I gotta get you on my show. I gotta get you on my show then, so you can see how we get down. All right, so I'm gonna call my guest right now. I'm going to get him on, and we're going to get this show started. All right. So again, shout out to Station Head, everybody tuning in over there. All right. So I'm going to get him in. You're going to hear a little bit of music. Okay. And then he's going to answer, and I'm going to put him through. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to call him right now. Oh no. I just spoke to him. Give me a second, guys. See, now I'm gonna be like the crazy girlfriend, like, why you ain't pick up when I called the first time? No, I'm kidding. We're gonna try him again. I just got off the phone with him too, like 2 seconds ago. Because I told him 10:15, and I was like really hyped to get him on, and yeah. But anyway, while we are here, I definitely received all your emails, all your text messages, all of your DMs, and I do check everything. And yes, I do listen to all the music that is sent to me. Don't think that I'm one of those. And you know, we have a lot to talk about. So again, I'm gonna call Golden again, and hopefully, give me a second, guys. One more time. Well, that didn't even work. So I'm gonna wait till 10:15 then. But anyway, these things happen, guys. You know how it is. Some of y'all want to be podcasters really bad, and you know, I tell y'all how it is for real. But again, Station Head, y'all need to get on that. It's very important that you do get on that, because it's a great opportunity. Great opportunity to get your songs placed. Great opportunity to actually have your songs reviewed by A&Rs. I know that that's what some of you guys are looking for. That's what some of you guys are interested in. Let me see what my comments are going on. New number, who's this? Yo, it happens. What's up, Underground Mics? Shout out to Underground Mics. They definitely be putting it on for everybody. They be doing their job. Shout out to them. I got a good show for you guys today. Don't worry. I got a good show. Yes, we dropping bombs. I got a good show for you guys. Don't worry. Don't be scared. So, couple of articles and shit that I got hanging around. Oh, see? So let me that. Hold on, guys. I'm getting I'm getting my setup. Golden.
What's up?
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I don't know what we good. Let me get your camera up. Let me get your camera up. App window. Here we go. Skype. Hey, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, look, you sparked up and everything. Look at you getting right.
Oh yeah. We getting, we've been prepared, so we ain't got to get prepared.
Well, I thank you so much, Golden, for actually taking the time out to sit with me and to politic and talk about all things music and, of course, yourself.
Okay.
So
Nice to be on the show.
thank you so much. Thank you. And listen, guys, I tell everybody that comes on the show, if you got to get right, got to get right. You got to get right, get left. I don't care. Just have fun with me. I just want to have fun. I want everybody
Oh
to
yeah.
have fun.
We finna have some fun then.
So, Golden, tell everybody about yourself.
Uh, I'm a I'm an artist
Mm-hmm.
overall. Rapper, singer, songwriter. Uh, I'm a barber. That's my occupation. It's like my money or whatever. Uh, been doing music for a long time.
Define
Yeah,
long. Define how long.
I wanna say it could be 7 years too many.
Mm.
We just gonna say that we ain't got to go all the way back, because I've been rapping ever since I was a shorty. When I took it really serious, it was like I had to be like 16, 17 when I started taking it serious, taking matters into my own hands, and you know. But when I first got to high school, that's when I really started tapping into it. I was also a poet before I actually became a rapper. So
So what
that's
what 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 was your motivation like that made you say, you know what, this is what I want to do?
I always liked music, and I was always around music. My mama, she was stepping, she always was stepping when I was a shorty or whatever. That's Chicago thing.
Oh you from Chi-Town. Chi-Town.
Yeah. I'm from Inglewood, the heart of the city. Uh, toughest place to live. You know, but it's tough everywhere in Chicago. But as a shorty, I just always heard a lot of music. From wide ranges, whether it was old dusties to up to date hip hop. You know, R&B, everything. From every angle, every aspect of music, I always listen to it. I even had people put me on jazz. Jazz started here in Chicago anyway, so you
Yeah.
know, had great uncles putting me on jazz and all that. So it's just a bunch of layers through all the years that I've been through. As far as music, I always had that connection. So
So it's certainly a part of you. You're like, this is what I do. This is what I'm gonna be in for the rest of. Would you say for the rest of your life?
yes, I
So
would.
you in it to the end.
Yeah, to the end. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I've been seeing all across social media just people just like hanging up their mics. They're like, I can't take this no more.
Oh man,
It sucks,
that's
but
what's crazy. I haven't even heard you yet.
oh, you haven't.
No, I ain't even heard you yet. I haven't had time. I got a crazy life. Like and we'll get into that. What I'm saying, we get through that, whatever. But I haven't had the chance because it's just been so busy right now.
Mm.
You know, but I'm freed up. I know after the interview, I'm gonna be able to check a lot of stuff out. I'm just being 100, being concrete with you.
You know what? That's not a bad thing. You know why? Because a lot of people, they're just getting to know me. You know what I mean? I'm a person that I'm not crazy about dropping links and saying, "Hear my shit," and I really do like to get to know the artists that are flourishing and coming out. And you definitely, like, from what I've heard. I mean, I've had your songs in rotation on my station head, right?
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
Oh,
Appreciate that.
you already know. You already know. I only play heat, and you have a lot of heat. Can you tell me about am I saying it right? Aspirations.
Aspirations. Yeah.
I'm thinking of something else. Aspirations. For some reason, with the visual,
Uh-huh.
What made you come up with that concept? Because a lot of us, that have songs, and I'm not a good person that comes up with concepts with songs, even though I shoot videos.
Yeah.
What made you think I got to come out? I got to do a visual like this.
Uh, basically, well, normally we'll go around and we'll get some I can't think of the word right now, but basically like make it seem more candid, you know what I'm saying, in life, like make it seem more realistic, cause like me being in the attic with aspirations, it's like I'm at the top, but the light ain't shining on me yet. It's not a full shine. So that right there kind of like contributes to me even like even coming up with the title aspirations, because like sometimes I had a song in my head before I hit a beat, you know what I'm saying, or I hit a beat and then the song come. And that in that case, you know, I knew where I was going as far as my project that I actually put it on. I knew I needed that song because I kind of personalized like a lot of situations that was going on that can actually like stand up as an obstacle, you know what I'm saying, in the front of.
Exactly.
So I knew that, putting putting them out, it's less stress on me because, people don't know like music is therapy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just a lot of stuff I was going through, and it's actually called Aspirations, Felon Goals. And it's only because like if you listen to the song, I talk about my brother being locked up. And my brother has been locked up ever since he got out of high school, and he's finna get out, but he did a long stretch, 10 plus.
Wow.
So, he haven't even seen like, what I'm saying, the light of his years, what I'm saying, on the outside. He all I'm gone. So now he just gotta get out and turn straight to a man. So it's kinda like what would I be if I was to like follow in the same footsteps, what I'm saying, as my brother. So the opposite of that, the opposite of felon goals is to have aspirations.
That's actually very good,
Yeah,
because a lot of us artists, we have personal, real life situations, and we're still pushing, you know, our content, and we're still pushing our ideas, especially having a sibling with, we internalize their situations as our own, and it does bleed out into our music because it's a communication tool, because this is how we communicate, this is how we express ourselves.
exactly.
And it's like I knew it was a deeper meaning, from not only just the title alone, but the visual that when it's together, I was like, okay, you have a story to tell. And most artists don't have a story to tell. Like maybe their story is made up, or but I can tell, I hear and sense like emotion, and not necessarily pain, but I would say like with most of the songs that I've heard, you have a drive, you're driven, you're pushing, but you still have that sense of something is holding you back, like something in your life is holding you back, and a lot of artists can actually identify with that.
I identify with that well. Uh, so well, I do, I do think that it was something holding me back at first, and I figured it out. It was my surrounding. You
Like
know,
most of us.
yeah, it was my surrounding. I had to surround myself with more successful people as opposed to people that's around me trying to get it, because that's when it becomes a crab in a barrel.
Exactly.
And so
Exactly.
mixed emotions develop, and then now your homie that you think really got your back, yeah, he got your back, but only because y'all going for the same goal. And once that goal right there, and it look like it's like more at your reach, it's always a way to pull you back. You know what I'm saying? There's always a different type of situation. There's a million ways to really sabotage, what I'm saying, somebody moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And it don't necessarily have to be aggressive.
Well,
It can.
one of the things, hold on, because I see some comments coming in. People are giving you the prayer hands. So everybody, oh, the artists are, they're giving you like your props of holding it down and still being an artist that's pushing.
I appreciate that. Yeah, then like on the other side, it's my talent and my skill and my gift and my will to not fail. We all get sidetracked. It's just what I'm saying. It's depending on like is you gonna let the sidetrack really like put you in like that space where you can't see the goal no more, or is you gonna try to like move around that cone, you know, and
Exactly.
and, and that's where we all make the wrong decision. I think you
Yeah,
know.
that is factual because, to have a story to tell and to have to be able to function and do what you normally do in life. Like I see that you also in your bio on Instagram, you have that you're also an actor. That's like
hmm
another outlet. So what when you call yourself an actor, like can you explain like what kind of roles that you would take on as an actor?
I think I think I'm like water. I think I'm gifted enough, and I know emotions well enough. And by me being a barber, that helped me with my people skills. So I deal with different people different ways. So that right there helped my personality on any type of platform. So, but I just, of course, it's certain roles I never play, you
Yeah.
know, and I don't think I should, what I'm saying, voice that, what I'm saying,
I think I
you
think I
know.
know.
Yeah, yeah. I would never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that's like empowering, I'm always subject to do something like that. But nothing that's not gonna like if it don't have a message, I'm not really like into it. Especially at this time of my life now. I've been, I'm going through like real life stuff as we speak. You
So,
know.
so tell me about some of the real life stuff that you're going through, if you want to. You don't have to, but
Okay. Well, I take care of my whole household. I actually have a granny, and she's here as well, but she was battling cancer, cervical cancer and a lot of other complications. She's super strong, and it's crazy because all this happened since last year,
yeah,
October 4th. That's the day it happened, and ever since my life has really kind of changed because like that's something automatically if you a family man or if you have like good morals, you was raised on real morals, then you got to do what you got to do. So there was a lot of things that I couldn't do because I had to get used to like taking care of her. We back and forth to the hospital, back and forth with complications. Everything is just different emotions. You don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of different stuff. Now she back and she better than before, but it's like it's just a struggle because it's like stuff that should be so easy, like putting on weight. It's hard. She don't want to eat like that, So you gotta like, you gotta deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta suck all that pride in because at the end of the day, you gotta be a man of the family.
I totally understand what you mean. I definitely take my hat off to you because my grandmother, she passed away about 13 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and she was my everything, everything. And the only difference is that she didn't tell anybody, and I had to find out, I would say at the final stages that, we were just saying goodbye, but to see if she was to tell me, I have this illness, and you know, I don't think that anybody really has that strength and that will to have to see their loved one, go through those
Right.
things, and then, even at that time, when she was sick, I was doing music too, so I kind of always been upset, because she didn't tell us that, she was sick. She didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered, would my life be any different? Would my music be any different? would anything be different if I did know and I did take on the role to take care of her and help her? That must be such a.
I think you know the answer to that though.
I don't think anything would have changed
Uh, I
because
think
she would have never told us. Like she just would have kept that to herself. That's just the type of woman she was. But
right.
to see that you're going through that and still pushing, that I have like an utmost level of respect for you, 100%. I really do respect that.
I appreciate that. It's hard. It's hard, man. Trust me. Like, man, she got a day. I got like, I'm up all day. I'm barely sleeping. But that's just something natural. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm making sure she good. Like I don't really like go to sleep unless I know she done. And Granny smoke too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
had a last blunt about 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I know she gonna go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But
but at the end of the day, you're still creating, like fun memories with her, and being able to just have that time. You're building a memory for the both of you, and I definitely do. My heart goes out to you. And a lot of us that go through these situations, we don't want people to feel sorry for us. This is part of life. Things happen, and we take responsibility. But I definitely do commend you for that. I really do. That must be extremely difficult.
man, I'm telling you, like I don't. Man, I've been going through it. I'm not gonna even lie. I've been going through it, but it will be in the new music. I got it in the music. It's it's gonna be on the new project. So
Let's talk about your project because like I said, from what I've heard, I don't, just because you're a guest, even if there was somebody else and their music really wasn't to my liking, I would tell them the same, So I'm going to tell you from what I've heard, first of all, I know your business is on point because when I was looking on Instagram and I was like, oh, let me just add the story, whatever. And I saw that your music was in Instagram's database. I was like, oh, so you about your business. You
oh
know
yeah,
about that.
oh yeah,
How do
oh
you
yeah.
have your because a lot of artists are not really educated about promotion, marketing, and obviously having their music legit, copyrights, Nielsen SoundScan, all of that. How did you obtain your information of what you were supposed to do as an artist to solidify yourself the correct way?
Uh, Trial and error.
That's actually a good answer because a lot of us are still in the error phase. Like we're just not even
Yeah,
testing the trial phase. We're just making a bunch of errors.
exactly. So it was a lot of times like I was like getting spins on the radio. Like that's like let's say some years ago, and I was like, man, how is they getting paid and I'm not getting paid?
I know how
So
that feels.
so I started researching stuff.
And when you were doing your research, because a lot of artists are still in the research phase and they become so frustrated. And do you have any advice for them, for those who are having issues with figuring out shit? Because it's like the music business is a business, and they tend to forget that it is a business.
A business is a business first. And see, that's what I be telling like all the little shorties that I be like that, that look up to me, you know what I'm saying, the music and all that, and they be trying to do it. I be telling them like, man, you got to do your due diligence, bro. Like in anything that you're passionate about. Like if you don't know it, if it's called a profession, that mean it make money. Like I don't know no profession that don't make money. So you got to treat music like a profession as well. It's your passion as well, but your profession is what divides, you know what I'm saying, the two, you know what I'm saying, the talent and the business. So now you gotta like say to yourself, like, am I gonna do this? And if I'm gonna do this how I'm gonna feed the mouths that's around me. So how do you do that? business. It's gonna always keep going back to business. And I keep telling them like, man, it's business, business, business. And they be like, man, how you be getting paid? I'm like, I did my due diligence. And I don't just give them, I give them bits and pieces so they can come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's too much for somebody that don't know nothing about the business.
It
So you
is.
got to take baby steps. Now it took me longer because I had trial and error. So it was like, oh, that's how I found out. Boom, bump my head again. Boom, that's how I found out. That's how I found out. But for them, they can get it quicker. I just want it to be embedded in their head that your music can sell, man. And you know, nowadays, it don't matter who you are. You can be a skilled rapper or you can be the most, you know what I'm saying, just energy rapper ever. You can get paid for it now. You know what I'm saying? And everything has a price to it. If you gotta pay for it, that means you can get money out of it.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's really good that, you mentioned that you educate the youngins.
Mhm.
How do you reach out to them?
Like I said, I'm a barber. I'm sitting in my barber chair
I feel like
right
I feel like
now.
I'm right in there with you. Like, oh, thanks.
Hey, that's why I was telling you, you know what I'm saying? Podcast coming.
No, but it's cool because you know what? At the end of the day, whenever I hear that somebody is, I'm about the kids too. I love educating children and letting them know, like finding their niche, trying to pull them out of the terrible elements that are in the real world. They're being exposed to so much more than what we did growing up, and to have people like us in the public eye and building our own platforms and building our own images. How would you say, because you say you're a barber, so you educate them while you cut their hair, or like how do you?
Okay, so behind you right now, behind the laptop, is speakers. I'm playing music all day. This is the only place where you can come get your haircut, and it's been a few celebrities sitting up in here getting their haircut smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Come smoke their weed. You know what I'm saying? We talk about random stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we always go back to music, and they be like, man, put your shit on. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, of course everybody say the obvious questions. Why you ain't known yet? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody say that, and then I have to explain to them the politics because that's why I was saying it's like it's different sides to music, man. The politics is crazy, you know. And when you get into the politics, that's your breaking point. Is you gonna move forward with music, or you gonna or you not? And to move forward, you gotta be bullheaded. You know what I'm saying? Because you know
Or
this
you gonna
industry,
just, or you just gonna stay stuck.
yeah, the industry a creature. You know what I'm saying? You
It's not
dancing.
built for everybody. Everybody can't. Like I we had a guest on that explained it so perfectly. He said, there's only going to be one big blow up person, but there's
Exactly.
always, like, if you're looking at a totem pole, there's other types of musicians. You got to have people that perform for weddings. You got to have people that perform, for school venues, and you got to have people that
Levels.
dress up like a bunny rabbit and dance and sing for the kids. I mean, there's different levels to being an artist, and for some
Levels.
strange reason, everyone thinks that being an artist is being on the level and the parameters of like Beyonce or, Michael Jackson at that point.
Right. Right. And see, that's what I be telling them when they be in here, because when they listen to me, don't get me wrong, they like all the young thugs. They like the gunners. You know what I'm saying? They like all that, but they always be like, "But your music, bro, it's like you something else." You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't known? And I be like, to tell you the truth, the way I feel, it take a bigger bag for an artist like me than one of them. You know what I'm saying? One of the excluding the little babies and all that. You know what I'm saying? One of the gimmicky artists. You know what I'm saying? It take it don't take that much for them. You know what I'm saying? Because they they like entertainment when you look at them. You know what I'm saying? Before they do anything, you know, just like, dang, this nigga got different color hair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the it factor with them. The it factor with us is you strong enough on a track, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? But it's all necessary for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I love it all. You know, a lot of stuff I can't get with, but I still love it all because that's what make hip hop. And so when I be in here explaining that to them first, they gotta understand like the abstracts, the stuff they don't see. You know what I'm saying? Before you actually show them something, so they can be familiar, and then they be like, oh, that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, okay, so let's get to the money, and that's when it be like, let me show you, bro. You know what I'm saying? ASCAP. You know
Exactly.
what ASCAP is? You know what BMI is? And that's when we get into that to music 101, music business 101. You know what I'm saying? And they be gone from there. It's a lot of people I help. I don't just help the little shorties. You know, it be people like up in age up in age artists that still don't know how to get paid, and I be around them like. Sometimes I sit back like, when is he gonna understand? You know what I'm saying? He need to be able to get paid. You still putting up albums up on SoundCloud for free. And it's like, I'm telling them like, you know, it's a SoundCloud Go, right? You can get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
the
SoundCloud.
you could monetize your SoundCloud now.
Yeah, you can monetize it now. And they just be like, yeah, I'm gonna just throw it up there for free though, bro. What? All right. Then they come over here the next time get their haircut, and I'm showing them what I just made. Dang, bro, how you just make that? I tried to tell you. It's that's why I say you got to give them the abstract first,
Yeah.
and then you give them the tangible. Like, oh, boom, that's how you do it, and that's when they be like, oh, okay, who out the band? Then now it's a conversation every time
Well,
about
the proof is definitely in the pudding because a lot of people they sometimes they need to see results before they actually attempt something for themselves.
I think I think that's what any profession.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know?
I'm coming from the car business. I did not like the results. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think dudes need to be pushing up on me when I'm trying to sell a car. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of left
Exactly.
that. You know what I'm saying? I've worked for attorneys. You know, I didn't understand why is it I'm like here till 10 o'clock at night writing a disposition, but you getting paid the big bucks and you just arguing my points. You see what I'm saying? So it's like once you start seeing the big picture of things at the end of the day, it's all about monetizing your skills. So it doesn't matter if you kind of okay with making beats, you need to monetize that.
Hmm.
It just everything that you put online isn't like every idea can be turned into something much bigger. Like the chicks on Vine that,
Exactly.
they had a little saying, go best friend. Next thing you're hearing on the radio, go best friend, that's my best friend. You're like, wait a minute, I heard that from Vine. See, they wasn't
Right.
they wasn't thinking the moment that they saw something was going viral, they should have went and monetized that shit. So this
One of
way
my- Yeah.
they could have had endorsements, they had t-shirts, they had all this stuff. So that's why it's very important, you have to, even if you don't think it's something that you can make money off of, just monetize that shit. You never know.
You never know, man. And that's what I've been saying. Like, it don't matter your look no more. I done seen ugly niggas. I done seen ugly bitches. Like, change the
Me too.
style. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter. It don't matter who you are. You can look retarded, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And well, not well. I don't mean that word because I know that word be like fucking
I,
with
I I
people.
say it sometimes too, and I'd be like, wait, 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 don't cancel me yet.
Uh, mentally bothered. We gonna say that.
Mentally bothered. I like that. I like.
Mentally bothered. I
I
don't
like
want to say mentally ill because I don't think they're like that ill to where they can't function. You know what I'm saying? Because like, well,
intellectually crippled. That's
yeah,
another
you know
thing.
what I'm saying. But you look at people like from 50 Tyson to Welvin. You know what I'm saying? We always had those, and they deserve it too because they got their community. You know what I'm saying? Which is still our community because we end up liking it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to see on social media. And if you got something to see or or some type of product, man, it can be sold, man. I done seen it now. It's people on eBay. You can type in Kanye fart bag,
They'll anything they can
and they
sell.
trying to sell that for 20,000.
I
I
know there was
swear
a
to
chick selling
God.
her bath water. She was selling her bath water, and you had, and this is how crazy, she was a gamer. But
She was selling her bath water.
she was a gamer.
What she look like?
I don't know. I think I forgot what she looked like, but
Was she sexy though?
I don't think so. She probably was like to the furry community and stuff like that. She was kind of like
Okay.
a part of that, but she was a gamer and was extremely popular. And what happened was that she started selling her bathwater, and you had actual scientists that was trying to debunk her because they tested the water and there were no human, fragments in it. So they kind of got her on some fraud scam shit. But I was like, damn. Like how do you try to do some shit like that? Like I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you're selling your bath water? Like what the fuck? Like I I don't
Bath,
know.
like I don't get that. I don't get the Kanye fart bag. I don't get none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit going too far. But it goes to show you, like, if you got an idea, it can be it can probably get sold. Somebody will probably buy it, 'cause it's somebody, man. It's how many people in the world? Like
A couple of billion, right?
billion,
Few
a few
billion.
billion, right? So it's like out of a few billion, there's gonna be an idiot that's gonna take to it. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, here's my last question. Here's my last question. Where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
5 years, married, family,
That's actually a good answer though, because some people, I see myself blown up. Like
healthy, healthy. Health is first. Health is first, and we'll get back to that. Healthy and wealthy.
healthy and wealthy. That's actually perfect. I really see that for you. I really do. As long as you keep grinding the way that you are and pumping out those visuals like that, you're gonna be healthy and wealthy and hubby and daddy and all that good stuff. And of course me scrubbing you on Xbox. That's another thing.
Oh man, yeah, we're gonna have to drop that game tag in a minute.
For the slay, okay? Because I slay all day. All right? All right.
And
Everybody was asking me that
if
shit
you
earlier.
beat if you beat me, I got a little pit bull.
Well, I have a Shiba Inu and she's scared of her own shadow. So yeah, I lost that shit already. Um, but I really do admire you. I really do, because you kind of captivated me, and that doesn't really happen that much. That doesn't happen that much. And I love coming across talent, and I see that you're very passionate about what you do. I see that you are definitely like a dope family man. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I see that your heart is in everything that you do, and I think that's why your music and your whole ideas are overall amazing. Do you have any advice for any artists that are listening or tuning in?
Uh, stay stay true. Stay true to your individual, be- because it's easy for us to get lost and have an out of body experience and never jump back into our body.
I believe in that. I definitely do believe in that. I see that daily,
Hmm.
definitely daily. And where can everybody find you online? I have your Instagram up, but do you have any other sources like YouTube or anything like that?
With YouTube, it'll probably be a couple channels up, but the real channel is Golden Tone TV. That's the real channel, which everything's finna get like did up in a minute. So like first quarter is on the way. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
amazing.
first quarter on the way. We finna fuck everything up first quarter. Uh,
I can't wait to
but
see that.
everybody can go follow me. whole handle is at Golden Tone. GOALDINTONE. That's the way to, get in touch with me. They can holler at me. I ain't no shy guy. It may seem shy because I don't post a lot,
Mm-hmm.
not unless I'm moving around or if I'm not doing anything. But once I start moving and start doing a lot of stuff, then which is finna happen or whatever. So I'll be posting a lot, and I'll be interacting with anybody that want to interact with me, as long as they genuine.
That's what's up, actually, because I've never been to Chicago ever, ever. That's actually one of my bucket list places.
You haven't been to Chicago?
I have never been to Chicago. My
Don't come right now though.
I,
You got
I,
you summertime shy. This is the good life. You gotta come summertime. Summer.
Summertime. I do have like a bunch of goals in mind, and traveling is definitely one of them. And when I do get out to Chicago, because that is definitely one place I would love to visit. We
Lollapalooza.
definitely we got to chop it up. We got to hang and chill and chop it up. And I would love to do a song with you too, because I have a couple of ideas. I'm an emotional artist as well. Like I'm not saying you're emotional. I'm saying I channel emotion, and I definitely because I make my own beats and stuff like that. So I
Yeah, I
have a
heard.
couple of ideas. And I definitely want you to be on my project on that I'm coming out with next year. And I
I don't,
really
I
I
don't know. We just gotta exchange some ideas, and I gotta hear you too, so I can cause I got some stuff over here. I told you I'm working on the new project right now. New principles and new
That's
luxury.
dope.
2 EPs.
Two
I'm gonna put them up.
I'm dropping two EPs too. I'm dropping two EPs too. So yeah, we definitely going to be going head to head on this one, because I think you'll like my stuff. I mean, I'm not too crazy, but I do a little something something. I do a little something something. They didn't
Okay.
tell you yet, but you'll see.
Okay. Okay. We gonna show get to it.
I don't
For
do battle
sure.
raps though, guys. I keep telling you, I don't do battle raps. I don't want no one to kill me.
Oh no, I don't want you to do no battle raps with me either. I ain't trying to battle you.
I don't do no battle raps, but I do thank you so much for coming onto the show. I mean, this means so much to me, and
I
you know,
appreciate you for having me on.
I liked exploring and exploring your brain, and seeing that you're human just like me. Everybody's a human, and you're allowed to feel, and you and I are the same because we feel and we create. And this is our outlet, and we just hopefully can touch people that are going through situations that are similar to ours. And I just really admire you and respect your hustle. And I'm going to be on you like white on rice. I want to see exactly what
I need it.
comes out of
I
there.
need it. I need it. I need it. I need all the pressure. I'm good under pressure anyway. I've always been good under pressure.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. So we got to keep in touch. Any songs that you have moving forward, just make sure you get me the singles, because I'm really tapping into this whole radio station thing, and I definitely want to keep spinning your stuff because it's sticking. People are really digging it, and I just appreciate your work, and I appreciate your ethics, and just keep grinding. My heart goes to your grandmother, and I definitely do appreciate you.
I appreciate everything you just said. So
That's what matters. I'm gonna get you that gamer
no
tag. I'm
problem.
gonna get you that gamer tag
I
later.
give you that game attack, man. You know what? I don't normally be on live or none of that, but my cousin them they always be over here like, man, you need to get on there. You need to get on there.
Well, we're
Get back
both
in shit
busy
yesterday.
people. We're both busy people. So, I get on when I can, but I'll let you know if I'm going to get on, and we'll see what we can work out.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
All right,
Oh
cool.
yeah, for everybody out there, it's 3 EPs out right now. I actually have them up on all platforms, and one is New Life, the other is New Waves, and the third one is New Love. So they all got they different way of body. They all shape different. New Life is more like more so me rapping about my life, and New Waves is the turned up joint, and New Love is is a whole roller coaster of a relationship.
I gotta
So
check those out. I definitely have to check out the other two.
they all different vibes. It's like you can listen to new waves on your way to the club. You can listen to new waves on your way back from the club, or you get up in the morning. I say new life. You know what I'm saying? Or
And you
however
start
you is, if
over.
you turned up, new waves again. But if you wanna hear a real love story, you know what I'm saying? A real like up and down, like no sugarcoating shit, you know what I'm saying? Straight to the nut, no homo. You know what I'm saying?
Pause. Pause.
Pause, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, straight to it, man. Like, you know.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. And what I'm going to do is on my blog, I'm going to definitely post up the links so everybody can be able to get access to it. You know, people, they have short attention spans. I like to keep their attention. So I let everybody know exactly what's coming out, especially from your camp. I will definitely keep everybody up to date. And
Okay.
again, I thank you. I thank you so much. I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes too, because I have an idea for a song for us, and I definitely think you'll like it. I definitely think you would.
Okay. I
All
can't
right,
wait to hear it. All
no
right.
doubt, no doubt. Look, I keep in touch, so if I get annoying, just let me know.
It's all good. Annoying me. It's all good.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna hit you up behind the scenes, and again, I thank you so much.
All right. Thank you as well.
Alrighty,
Yep.
bye. All right, guys, that was fun. That was fun. Golden is dope. I like him. He's nice. Very nice. Um, I got another video for you guys. Another video. Because I'm trying to keep this a visual platform, guys. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this on. This was an artist that hold on, let me log out of my Skype because do you want to remember this account? Yes, I do. All right, so I'm gonna get this video on. We haven't had that many visuals from female artists, and there's an artist that I'm following on Twitter. Her name is Snow White. And I'm going to talk about why I want to play this real quick because I was just so, you know. So Snow White posts up the video and amazing feedback. You know, she's definitely, certainly popping. We were actually featured in the same hip hop magazine. Oh, hold on one second before I get in. Let me do my roll calls. What's up, Jennifer? Shout out to Jennifer. Thank you for tuning in, Jennifer. I got your message. So what's good, Jennifer? What's up, David? Thank you for tuning in. I saw that beautiful smoothie that you posted earlier that you were putting the ingredients together. Thank you. You got to show me where to get that honey. All right. I'm pretty sure we have Periscope tuned in. So we're going to give everybody a little bit of chance to let the chat free up a little bit. So, all right. So now the video. Yeah. So the song is called Blood in My Brain featuring Snow White. And, she posted the video, but there was obviously like some sort of like backlash or whatever the case may be about her appearance. And I was just so disgusted because first of all, when I saw the video, I didn't see any issues with her appearance, but you're going to have haters. You're going to have haters because you're doing something. And because I like Snow White, I like how she thinks. She's very positive. She's just she's a good person. She's very good at what she does. She's always hustling, always bustling. So I wanted to get her song on because I did not see any flaws in this video besides the fact that it was so effing hard. Okay, so I'm going to get this song on and we're going to come back with some articles. So this is Snow White. This song is called Blood in My Brain. Here we go.
From the heart while I bleed from the brain. Struggles and battles I survived and I overcame. Put my hands together, thank God that he made me brave. For the fam, we die today.
Not talking tough, I'm tired of feeling these feelings. Said I was riding, so I gotta put all my wheels in. I'm finna do it, I do it for real then. Feet on the pavement, digging my heels in. I don't have time for no fake friend, barely have time for my own fan. Barely had time for my own man. He traded up cause he felt like my music before him. Not finna fight him no more, that's a grown man. I know that I can't control him. He wanna go, I'ma just let him go then. Learn how to stand on my own 10. I gotta stick to the game plan. These feelings, I can't explain them. I feel so damn out of place, fam. People wake up and they change every day, man. Find out who real at the end of the day, fam. You know.
Speak from the heart while I bleed from the brain. Struggles and battles I survived and I overcame. Put my hands together, thank God that he made me brave. For the fam, we die today. Speak from the heart while I bleed from the brain. Struggles and battles I survived and I overcame. Put my hands together, thank God that he made me brave. For the fam, we die today. Pushing and grinding and trying. Now let's not get the lion. Stunting and hating and faking. Everyone betraying. He got liquor in his system. Now he's super saiyan. Boy, you listening to a killer. Ain't nobody playing. Hooping and balling and trapping and rapping and pistol packing. Bagging then adding, subtracting. See, I was paper stacking digits, then riches and snitches. And only time was handed. Real brothers are the only ones that's gon' understand it.
Yes. So again, you know, like I said, there was people that were talking shit about the video, and I just really think that they were just fucking hating because I didn't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. All right, so anyway. Hello, guys. Articles. So, there's some stuff going on. There's a lot of shit going on, and I am personally about to tell fucking Instagram that
shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
I'm so tired of Instagram. They ain't shit. Shout out to Real Lyrics. Oh yeah, Real Lyrics, you sent me a video too. I got to get that up since you always been rocking out with me. Okay, so we have a couple of things we need to talk about. First of all, I don't have a title for this show yet because I was stuck between two names, and by the time I'm finished tonight, it'll probably hit me because, you know, the music news was so slow. There really wasn't anything that made me like stand out like on some like, oh my God, the music business is like BS, right? So, this article that I saw was actually very, very interesting. I just really felt like, okay, yeah, we need to talk about this shit. Okay. I'm going to put my desktop here and we're going to talk about it. Okay. This article, hold on, let me just change this one. Let me just put my face right here. Boom. Awesome. Y'all see me good. Awesome sauce. All right, so this article that I saw that was really, wrong Zoom, that was really bothering me. It says TikTok is altering the music industry. Okay. It's not just Lil Nas X. Musicians are making their songs shorter and more memeable. This is an article that was in Medium. The author is Peter Jung. Okay. So let's read this article. All right. There was a part in the article that I just wanted to touch because, again, this is about this Old Town Road shit. Okay. Old Town Road became a meme on TikTok as part of the Yeehaw Challenge. I want you guys to understand why I am mentioning this, because this could actually help you with if you're promoting on TikTok. Okay. So as part of the Yeehaw Challenge at the time, and it says people switched into cowboy outfits and danced. It's a blend of trap and country music, which was fresh alongside with the Wild West lyrics, caught the imagination. It went viral, as do countless videos every day. With the help of the remix with Billy Ray Cyrus, a contract with Columbia Records, Old Town Road has reached more than 300 million views on YouTube to date. And the 20-year-old has spent the past 17 weeks at the top Billboard 100. I should maybe be paying TikTok, admitted Lil Nas X in an interview with Time, amid his 2019 version of The American Dream. He said they really boosted the song. That is an understatement. Old Town Road is the most obvious sign yet of how TikTok, the Chinese-owned social media app, has been downloaded 1 billion times and is changing the global music industry. While there are other apps where users can create short looping videos, a niche that now defunct Vine, I can't believe they said that, once filled. What makes TikTok tick is its huge library of officially licensed song snippets that can be used to soundtrack videos. These generally come in the form of 15-second clips. Why am I still talking? I'm talking because they are trying to say, in their own weird way, they're trying to say that songs are becoming shorter. Let me put myself back here and let me zoom myself back out. Okay. So basically, here's the problem. Okay. I do think that songs are getting shorter. They're getting shorter because people want to, in their words, meme their shit, right? So from a personal experience for myself with the songs that I did that went viral, they memed my shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is before Old Town Road. We're talking 2015. Again, if you watched the previous episode, it's, I was pretty much very clear when I said that I had 3 songs that went viral on Vine and how it ruined my life, like existence. But they took a portion of it and they made a meme out of it. So now when people were playing the song, they were flocking to my SoundCloud to find the song. They saw that the song was not actually on there, but I didn't put it up on SoundCloud at the time. But this is the problem here. The quality of music is declining. It's declining because people are desperate to be relevant. They are desperate to be to reach that Old Town Road success. And I keep trying to tell people, you have to stick to your core being as an artist. You need to create from your experience. You need to create from that, because people will not, they won't play your music because they can't relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've noticed that there's been several songs that I've done where, I'm on that shoot 'em up shit, and I didn't get as many plays as I would if I did a song that was personal, situation that I went through, whether it was a death in my family or a breakup or whatever the case may be. But they're saying that songs now are reaching points. Them songs are literally like 2 minutes long. I've seen on other review shows, like, I said to, I forgot who I was talking to, but I said to somebody, actually it was Real Lyrics. I was talking to Real Lyrics and I said to him, I was like, Michael Jackson, his intro to his music was at least 2 minutes. So when did we decide that songs were going to be like, like he mentioned, they took away the third verse in raps, there's no third verse anymore. They took away the bridges in R&B songs. Like they don't, just the arrangements itself are not the same. And now I'm seeing that people are trying to cram a song in, and the song is only 2 minutes long, and it's like, if you are a melodic person, you're really just listening to the beat. So that's why you kind of want the song to hurry up. But it's just kind of strange to me that this is an occurrence that's going on, because I'm like, this is not what music to me is. I've never envisioned a world that people are making songs shorter, I think Metallica's The One is about 7 minutes long. And I'm not sitting there saying to myself, okay, when the fuck is it going to drop? No, it's like you are building emotion with the song. So why are we trying to rush and cram songs and ideas together when it's just not necessary, So that was my quip. That was one article that I saw that was kind of like, what the fuck? That's what I say now. What the fuck? What's going on? So they're making songs shorter because they want to be able to create memes and have songs go viral. And I just think that that's taking out the element and the essence of being a fucking artist. That's just my opinion. That's not art to me. That's really, really, really not art to me. But since we're on TikTok, we're talking about algorithms and things that have changed. I mean, there's so many things that are changing with social media where they are limiting our reach, ladies and gentlemen. They don't give a shit. They want you to buy access to the people that are already following you. And even if they are authentic, that's why a lot of people are jumping ship. They don't want to be part of a social media application that is restricting them from actually reaching their fan base. I just think that that's just very strange that Instagram all of a sudden is going through all these changes, taking away the likes. They just, Mark Zuckerberg just ruins everything that he touches. And I just think he needs to leave these types of social media apps to the people. One of the ideas, like I said earlier, that I had for a title for this episode, I was going to call this Revolution, okay? But I didn't want people to think that, I didn't want to be shadow banned. I put up the word revolution and, the powers that be are like, oh my God, this bitch is leading the revolt against what? And then, my feed is fucked up. I don't want that. This episode, I'm calling it Revolution because I have a proposal for artists and I have a proposal for producers and I have a proposal just for overall content generators and creators. Okay. Do the cut, the music after anything. I think so, Jennifer. Okay. So here's the problem. Here's the problem that I face, and I think a lot of you guys face. And I'm just going to keep it real. I honestly think that we are giving too much power to social media. We are giving them too much. If artists, content creators, if we all decided one day to just take all of our shit down, delete all of our accounts, these companies will not make any money because they would not have any content to advertise. They can't advertise. So why are we getting all hell bent and pissed off with Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr? Why are we getting so upset with all these companies when we can just take our shit out of it? So there'd be no Minx show powered on YouTube or wherever. There'll be nothing. Okay? We are giving them way too much power to be able to control how we get our content out. And I've always said to myself, I was a leader. I'm not a follower. But when I do see that there is a problem, I do speak up on it because there is a major problem going on with social media. I posted yesterday, I use an application that allows me to pick hashtags on Instagram that will actually reach the type of audience that I'm looking for. And when I looked, there were several hashtags. I'm going to be posting it up on the blog tonight. I didn't get a chance to do it today because I've been so busy with Station Head and running 3 shows. They are shadow banning hashtags. Okay. Hashtags that have to do with the hip hop community. So if you notice that you post something on Instagram and somehow or another, you are not getting any views, you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any followers, it's because those hashtags don't work. Those hashtags have been banned. Those hashtags are unnecessary in your post, and you're actually pushing yourself to have yourself shadow banned. And it sounds really strange, and you know, a lot of people that don't have any Instagram issues don't get it, but I'm not trying to throw any shade at you guys. I'm not trying to throw shade at all. You don't have thousands of followers, so you don't get it. Okay? When you have an account and you're hitting 10K, 20K, 30K, then you can actually understand why people who have Instagram are pissed. Like I said, I talk to people that have to do with marketing. I'm talking not just music. You know, they market for Fortune 500 companies. You know, these are people that use marketing on Instagram for techie things. You know, there is a big problem. Okay, so you have 100 followers and you're getting 10, 11 likes. Okay, congratulations. You don't have to have your algorithm altered in any way, shape, or form. But if you're a person like myself on my the Minx Show page on Instagram, I used to post a picture with maybe 3 or 4 hashtags, you know, podcasts, you know, underground hip hop, New York or Bronx. And I would be getting like 41 to 50, 60 likes within a minute. Like, okay, I'm not going to say a minute. Within 10 minutes, I was getting likes. Okay. I'm lucky if I get any freaking engagement. I'm not getting any engagement. When I realized and I said, this shit is not working, I'm going to go ahead and use the stories. Next thing I know, I was getting 5, 6, 7, 800 views in 25 minutes, maybe a half hour. And then somehow or another, I'm lucky if I get 3 or 4. So it leads me to sit back and say to myself, you know, because people look at it as you bought followers. How can people buy followers, right? You buy followers, I get it. There are accounts that do that, but you're talking about people that have content like myself and people that just watch. They just sit and watch. They don't interact. They just watch. There's a lot of bots that are on Instagram. And the fact that Instagram is ran by Facebook, I'm like, Mark, you took on a little bit way too much. And he won't admit that. You took on a little bit way too much. You're stealing our content. You're stealing our information and giving it to Russians. You really think you want to play this fucking engagement game? You really think you want to sit around and fucking put bans on and shadow ban people? Instagram and Facebook should have never merged. That was the most stupidest fucking thing in social media history. Okay, I'm at the point right now, like I was telling my followers last night, I miss MySpace. I miss MySpace. Okay, we had a top 8, a bulletin. We did HTML coding. We made our pages look poppin'. You know, you checked for your comments. You had a couple of pictures. You didn't upload pictures every day. You only had your profile picture. Now, let me get into the conspiracy part. They are trying to kill Facebook. They are trying to kill Instagram. And here's why. They already did all of the shit that they needed to do, the investigations, all the facial recognition shit. They already did all of that. So the only way that they're going to make us stay quiet, and you know, because some people are waking up and saying, wait a minute, this shit's been a scam this whole time. This just was a database thing. What they're trying to do is they're trying to kill their app because they got everything. What more can you need? What more can you need? They sat there. They know who your cousins are. They know who your exes are. They know who your nexts are. They're in your DMs. You sit there and think, I want Popeye's chicken. And you see nothing but Popeye's ads. You can sit there and say, you know what? I want to paint this room. You see Home Depot ads. They got what they wanted. That's why they're trying to kill these apps. They got what they wanted. So why get upset? Why Why lose your minds? Why keep spending money on ads when you're not going to reach your whole fucking audience? Pull the plug on them. Pull the plug. You don't need Instagram. You don't need Facebook. You don't need social media. Get your ass up. Go outside. Engage. Go to a networking event. Instead of trying to print out dumb shit, get yourself some business cards. Get yourself some business cards. Get one of those little barcode thingies. Put it on the back of the business card. Pay for a service where when they scan it, your music will pop up. No middleman. Nothing. I'm just so frustrated and tired of going into these forums and seeing this shit, because everything is about an algorithm, about who's the most popular. And I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, why am I competing against motherfuckers that got millions of dollars? Y'all should have your own social media. Y'all should have your own social media if that's the case. I'm just so frustrated and tired of this whole thing. Real Lyrics says he misses MySpace. I miss simplicity. Okay. I was talking to a Twitter member yesterday. She made a fabulous point. We need to get rid of smartphones too. Okay. I'm cool with getting emails. I don't need all this other funny shit. You know what I mean? If I want to watch something, I'm going to go to a computer. You know, I really think that we are in a society where we are beyond mentally poisoned. We need to go back to how we did things before. You know, we were all joking around. I said, yeah, I miss my BlackBerry. I miss my BlackBerry. It was simple. I got my fucking emails. I got my text messages. If someone sent me a video, it was, you know, slow as fuck, but I got the idea, you know. All of this shit is destroying our lives. It's destroying our futures. It's destroying any opportunities we may have. I think that if you have a business or a hustle, then the internet is perfect for you. Sit your ass at a computer and stop being fucking lazy. That's why everyone has carpal tunnel, because everyone is like this all day. Everyone's always typing. Everyone's always checking. Got all these kids glued to YouTube because of Ryan's toy reviews and shit. My little one is going through that. Got mad at me earlier today because I told her, why don't you put you don't need to see any toys at Ryan. Why don't we just go and, color or some shit? I want to watch Ryan's toy reviews. I'm like, oh, another one. We lost another one. Even though I am the enforcer and that shit will stop, I'm trying to explain to you guys, this is terrible. And it's like a portion of me, a part of me really wants the fucking grid to go down. I want them to just pull the plug. But there's too much money to be made, so they can't do that. So as artists, my proposal is this. I think for 24 hours, as artists, as content creators, we pull the plug on them. And we show them, look, you need us. We don't need you. We can share our own content. You can get an email, a personal email. You can get a domain, a personal domain. You can make yourself a mobile website for $19 a year. I'm telling you this because I researched it. You don't need social media. You need your website. I just think it's just so simple. It's just so simple, and we're making everything so complex. You don't need social media. You need to be social. You don't need these devices. They're killing us. They are killing our thought. They're taking away our opportunities to be able to be seen. So now we have to let them know. I'm taking the power back. Can you, for 24 hours, disable your accounts and network and go out of your house and do shit like we did back in the day. I challenge anybody to do that. Jennifer Walker says people have becoming phonies. No life without it. No life without phones. I just had to get it out. I'm just so tired of having these discussions. And this is why I'm saying we need to lead a revolution. Social media is ruining and destroying our lives, our livelihood, our way of thinking, our way of communicating. We just need to build back having mystery. People are pouring their whole entire lives in a fucking status and then get mad when people comment on it. You need a therapist. You don't need social media. You need an outlet. You don't need to be plugged into one. Just listen to Minx. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel like a detox is needed. We're going too hard. Too hard. Okay? Oh, Lord. So this is the episode, guys. You know, I really wanted to get this interview together, and it was just very important, you know. Let me get my last song on for tonight. Okay. You see, guys, y'all stay doing that shit. Y'all stay sending me music the day of the show. And you can't do that. You can't do that. But if you have a sound a Spotify link, you can send it to me. Hold on. Where is Real Lyrics? Real Lyrics sent over a music video earlier this week, so I'm gonna get him on. All I Do featuring. Let me find it. Real Lyrics. All I Do featuring R Blade. Okay. All right. So again, we have to do better as a society. You know, we're losing it. We are losing it. And I'm very, very fearful and scared for the next generation coming in, because this this is sad. I had a curse in my throat. So you obviously know that it must be true if you know, if what I'm saying is resonating. All I Do featuring R Blade. All right, so we're gonna get this on Real Lyrics. Shout out to Real Lyrics, who's always tuned in, who's always showing me mad love. Definitely very dope individual. We got to get you on an interview soon, maybe for like January, because I'm booked for December. Excuse me. Like, I know. I've been. Me and my manager have been working hard. And here we go.
All I do. What's that? Flow forever. For real. Hear me something new when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do. What's that? All I do. What's that? Flow forever. For real. Hear me something new when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do. My flesh and my soul becomes a wonder body that makes me unique. And every time I flip it, my torch full from my head. And if I wasn't alive, but to the dub have been heard. How many voices say this fat beat? But the words to baby, not to me. The fatter baby, healthy when I kick the smoothest when I walk behind my lyrics. Take out my heart, you know you're gonna feel it. My heart the beast, the ribbon, the beast. My heart that's meant to float around me. And since I was birthed on this planet Earth in September the 18th, flown forever. I did a couple tracks, so when I turned to be my haters, I still gotta feed the world my music. Oh Lord, thank you for blessing me to be the chosen one. Spitting that flow with the deadly tongue. None of my style have a dress code. For the young and the old, the man wise, he can hit you with the wings of fire. Got your mind open. They call me Mr. Know-It-All.
more, cause I've been around the world, even though it's Satan live. But my motto know when to stop when I pass that 16, when I grab the mic, and when I pass the mic down to the next MC, sinner. And I'm a hot boy spitter when I enter the booth. My engineer said, welcome back into the ball. All I do, what's that? Flow forever, for real. Hear me something on it when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do, what's that? All I do, what's that? Flow forever, for real. Hear me something on it when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do.
When I write songs, I write for my life like a fight's on, sight on. When I see them punks with pipe bombs, I'm raw. When I hit the booth, cut that mic on. My confidence is at an all-time high on that greenery, leaving me in a daze like 365. I feel it immediately. Now it's easily feeding me lines. I'm greedy at times. I pop eyes and ears when speaking me mind. I'm strong to the finish. As long as I'm in it, I'm winning. I ain't giving up. I don't give a fuck. I'm born with that spirit. Sick of making apologies. You can either dodge me or watch me drop these astonishing parables. Nah, please acknowledge me as the weight in the water, dropping heat like LeBron. See, I be moving like a cavalier. Stopping me is obsolete. Once I hit the ground running, honestly, you don't want this beat to really go on with me. On me with a pen and a pattern, I be all that I could be. Mightier than a sword, nothing could ever be sharper than me. I go hard when the beat, constantly racing myself to the point I be catching speed. Love being a dick when I play with put side like G's. You might see the horns if I see red like a tree. Blood, sweat, and tears, I'm pouring out like tea. Me stop rapping, think not.
All I do, what's that? Flow forever, for real. Hear me something on it when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do, what's that? All I do, what's that? Flow forever, for real. Hear me something on it when I enter the booth. Yes, sir. All I do.
All right. Shout out to everybody. I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Minx Show podcast. Shout out to everybody that tunes in religiously. I'm so excited and happy to be able to sit with you guys every Friday night and politic and discuss shit. I was like, what the hell is that coming from? So again, we'll be back next Thursday. I'll have another guest. I definitely do appreciate you guys all the time. You guys are great. And make sure you guys email me, submissions@minxradio.com, submissions@minxradio.com. This episode will be on platforms everywhere. Monday, Sunday night is when we do the, after I do the cleanup and, make sure everything sounds so crispy, no background noise or anything. It goes on YV Radio. We will be live at 10 o'clock and on Sunday night. And Station Head, we are live on Station Head as we speak. And you guys can get at me, let me know what's going on. Again, shout out to the Patreon members. Oh, speaking of Patreon members, yes, I do have a new Patreon member today. I played him his song in the Drip, the Daily Drip show. Shout out to him. I'm gonna actually get his name is The Smoke. Yeah, so he signed up to be a Patreon member about 14 hours ago, and I definitely do appreciate him. I'm actually gonna get his song into the podcast. Okay, but thank you guys so much. Remember, if you guys are interested in the Station Head opportunities, please reach out to me. I am doing playlists every single day. I have the Morning Drip and I have the Minx Nightly Show. and I want you guys to definitely be a part of it. Like I said, I had my song reviewed today on Station Head, and my song was playlisted 20 times. So, it's very important that you guys look into it. Unfortunately, Station Head is not available on Android yet. It's only available on Apple. But you still can get an opportunity to sign up to get notified when the beta version does roll out for Android, so you can be part of this